Well, we're at the end of another trading day, and boy, markets were taking a shellacking from the opening bell, even on the overnight. Ethan Robson here now of agmarket.net. And Ethan, what in the world did we see happen in the grains today?
Man, no kidding. Open up 7 p.m. Central Time, just sharply lower across corn, soybeans, wheat. Did not get better as the morning went. Have July corn down about 10 and 3/4, 402 even. These corn down about 11 and a half, 430 even there. Reminder: first notice day for July futures is today. Got to be out of all long positions by end of close today. July soybeans down about 17 and a half, 1108 and 3/4. New crop soybeans down about 17. That wheat market too. Chicago down about 8 to 10 cents today. So just all in all, a pretty ugly price action day for the bulls.
When we were talking before, a couple of us were talking this morning. We're like, there's talks of a peace talk again in the Middle East. The weather's been pretty well decent here, and looking like it's going to be great with this hot, humid weather. Of course, the livestock and the humans don't like it, but the corn and the soybeans sure do. And you couple that all together. Plus, I know a lot of eyes are on tomorrow's reports too. I mean, there's just a lot of pressure coming from a lot of different directions right now.
There is too, and then you add on top of that too, shortened trading week with the July 4th holiday, end of end of a month, and then end of quarter as well. So you got managed money doing some money flow positioning right now, taking the funds out of one commodity and putting it into another. So going to be interesting to see, especially after the report tomorrow, how managed money decides to position themselves going into end of quarter and where that money flows goes, because there's a lot of volatility that can and will happen. We saw that today by the end of this week. So all steams ahead.
All right. Well, then moving over to cattle and hogs, I know most of the day cattle was under pressure as well. They were trying to bounce back mid morning. I know hogs were moving a little bit higher mid morning. Were they able to hold on to that today, or how did everything finish?
No, kind of a risk off day in the cattle sector. That live cattle August contract down about 225, 243, 57 and a half. Feed cattle is about the same story there. That August contract down about 237 and a half, 367, 47 and a half. Down in the deferreds as well a little bit. Lean hogs up in the front months, down in the deferred. Seeing a little bit of spread action there between the front months and the deferred contracts.
And it's weird. It was only a couple of years ago if we would see drops like this in the cattle market, we'd be concerned. But now it's just like, it could be worse. Things have been so upward momentum wise. Does he see anything, that's, showing any sign of a strain on that market right now?
I mean, that's the thing, right? Especially with markets like these, it's always the thing that you don't see coming, right? That black swan event or that headline that could take some of the wind out of the sail for the cattle market. We saw that earlier in fall too, right? White House tweet or True Social post took some winds out of the sail. So it's always that next thing down the road that we don't know about today. And so that's just an important reminder for the farmers, producers, ranchers listening. Importance of risk management, right? Just having something underneath the floor, having some sort of floor underneath, where that's put option, LRP, something along those lines, just in case the wind comes out of these markets and we turn to the downside.
And I know we got the reports tomorrow. We've looked into the crystal ball a few times with you guys at agmarket.net. Now the rubber's going to meet the road, and we're going to finally see the numbers tomorrow. And I thank you so much, Ethan, for all the information, and look forward to hearing from you guys and seeing how things are going tomorrow after the reports. But if folks want to see that intel right away and take a look at what they should be thinking about, what's the best place for them to get that started?
Yeah, visit us online at agmarket.net. Test our free 30-day Intel trial or MyFarm app. Give us a call here in Bloomington Normal, 1-800-779-1515. Happy to help.
All right, Ethan Robson's been our guest today. Ethan, thanks so much. We'll talk to you again this week.
Yep, appreciate it. Thanks, guys.